been a nasty girl.
I've been a nasty girl. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Bluenbroke. I asked you guys on my Instagram to send in some questions that you'll be too scared to ask your parents, and today we're going to be answering them for you.
And we're going to be answering them unfiltered.
First question.
Yeah.
How many boyfriends or girlfriends or partners should you have before you get married?
10.
10. Is that a genuine answer?
I feel like there's no specific number, but personally, I would play the field a little bit before getting married, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd play the field before getting married.
And how much would you play the field?
Well, have you seen, we're currently watching Sex and the City at the moment. Charlotte, I think it's Charlotte, gets married with a guy who she hasn't even with. And then she realises that when they're together, it's not very good.
He's actually impotent.
But yeah, I would say there doesn't need to be a number, and that some of my friends have like literally been with their partner since they were 16, not been with anyone else, and they're super happy. But for me and like my brain, I would need to like play the field a bit before getting married, so that then I'm not like always wondering.
Secondary question, do you feel like you played the field?
I would say so, yes.
Does that for anyone else feel like I had a gun to her head?
Would you say you played the field a bit?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I've been there, done that, and I know what I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think that you could be with the first person that you've ever been with and then stay with them for the rest of your life?
No.
Exactly.
Someone I know who is important in my life has married the first person they've been with, full stop, for everything. And they are relatively happy. I
do know people as well who like have been with their partner, like high school sweetheart, and they have like been really happy. So yeah,
I would say it's really rare that it's you marry the first person you're ever with.
Yeah.
What is a normal age to get your period?
I would say there is no normal like age to get your period. For myself, I think it was literally, I think I was year 9. Maybe
I
I was year 7.
remember my first period vividly.
Yeah.
Because it was on the first day of year 7.
Yeah, that is awful.
The panic. I didn't know where I was, anyone around me, didn't know who I was, and suddenly, bam.
Yeah.
That happens. I was like, is this a joke?
Like, as in, like, you get said to me, still like, you're an adult now. 9 to 13, is that like normal? Probably.
I think 9 to 15
I haven't Googled it, should I Google it?
There's no normal time to start. People start earlier than that, people start later than that. I mean, I personally started at 11, and I think I developed young.
The average age is 12, and most people get it between 10 to 15. There is no normal, so yeah, average is 12. Just remember when I first got my period, it was in my French class, and I was sat next to this boy, and I was all of a sudden feeling like really severely unwell. It was like I was just PMSing really hard.
PMSing all over this bitch.
I was like, I need to go to the nurse right now, I'm gonna die. And this boy was like, oh, I'll come with you. And I was thinking, please don't come with me. Like, please don't come with me.
Not the time.
Not the vibe. Like, he was just trying to get out of this French class by saying that he was looking after me. I was like, you're not even my friend. The nurse got me to lie upside down with my legs in the air to like, because when I like started bleeding, so I was like bleeding really heavy, and apparently that helps the pain. So the next question is tampons or pads, which one should you use?
Personally, I actually have a third answer to that.
Don't wear anything.
Modi bodies.
Oh yeah.
They are my favourite. So a modi body is like a period pants. It means you don't have to worry about tampons, you don't have to worry about pads or anything like that. You just wear underwear and it's got it all built in, and you just chuck them in the wash, bam.
My favourite is tampons, but when I was younger, like when I first started my period, I wore pads, but I just think for doing sport and things like that, like they are a bit uncomfy. And now I just find tampons so much easier. So I would say that there's no normal, it's whatever's most comfortable for you. And if you do decide to go for tampons, there's loads of different sizes. So like,
I didn't know until I was 24.
Yeah, Kate didn't know how to use the applicator. Tampons are the easiest tampons once you work out how to use them. And
I didn't understand them, so I just take the applicator off, bin that, and then use the thing raw. I'm not a fan of tampons, I'm still not, but I have had to use them travelling because it's such a nightmare in Southeast Asia to get anything.
Yeah, it is actually.
I know, a lot more compact.
Guys, we're currently in Bali, by the way.
Bali!
And it's a rainy day, so we've decided to film this video. But if you want to see some of our travel content, then you can go to our Instagrams and our TikToks. We've done loads of travel content. We've literally vlogged every single like travel day for the last 6 months. We've done Southeast Asia.
Bad, the ugly, it's there.
Yeah.
But how old should you be to lose your virginity? Your B card.
I'm going to be really boring with this question and keep saying the same answer. There is no normal. I personally think that you shouldn't let anyone pressure you into sleeping with someone when you're not ready, including your friends. I think that whenever someone says that, you always think about the like people who want to sleep with you pressurizing you, but I think also like peer pressure can be so strong.
Probably slightly more strong for me when I was younger, the peer pressure rather than the pressure from the people themselves.
100%. Like I think in my friendship group at school, I was like one of the last people. Definitely felt pressure, not from my friends, but just like the vibes of like, oh, am I missing out? Like, yeah, exactly, yeah. But you're not missing out on anything, and you should feel like you should take your time with it. I personally think.
Honestly, I also think, I don't know whether I keep this saying, the worst sex you'll have is when you're young. So you're not missing out on much.
Yeah, that's true. No one knows what they're doing.
Everyone's lost.
Yeah, you're not missing out on anything.
And even though your friend says that they've done something, most of the time they haven't.
Yeah, true.
Well. There's a lot of liars out there.
So true.
So don't rush because it's a social contract or your friend says they've done it 8 times. You know, it's whenever you're ready and with the right person, I think is 100%. It's like the normal answer everyone gives. Wait for the right person.
Yeah,
but personally, it's true. I think 16 and above.
Yeah, keep it legal.
Because we were in Bali, the water quality is so awful here.
Oh, so bad.
I literally have a bit of spots. It's not my bin.
Spots are normal. Like we're literally in our mid-20s and we have spots. So
yeah, normalised spots.
Yeah.
Is it normal to not like your body?
Oh,
yeah.
Who asked that question? That's such a sad question.
I'm not gonna name names.
You asked it. Unfortunately, it is completely normal not to like your body. But we should be normalising loving your body, because I think growing up as a woman, I would say that I would find it very rare for like me and my girlfriends to look in the mirror and pick out things about ourselves that we do love. It was just normalised, like in the girls' changing rooms and stuff, to be like, oh, I hate my hair, or oh, I hate like my spotty face, like me now.
Feeling fat today.
Yeah, I'm feeling fat today, or oh, my thighs are so big in these shorts and stuff like that. Yeah, whereas men would look in the mirror and just be like, damn, I look good today. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I think we personally learnt that from our older generations.
100%, yeah.
Women in front of us, as you grow up and as you start to mature, doing the exact same thing that you then repeat the behaviour of. So be the change. Start talking to yourself positively in the mirror, talking to your friends around positively, reassure each other, and we might just all take over the world. So
think about something right now, comment it down below what you do love about yourself. Right, you have to say something that you love about yourself.
I love my tattoos.
Oh, your new tattoo.
I got this done in Australia. It's turtle. And guess what we did yesterday? Went to a turtle sanctuary.
If you want to see us releasing baby turtles, then check out our TikToks.
Put it down here. Go get it. It's actually the cutest day of my life.
I think we're done. Next question. What is a normal age to be staying over at your partner's house?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to sound like you. There's not a normal age. I do have an idea in mind of age for this.
Yeah.
16 and above. But I know that if I was a parent,
it
that would still be very young to me.
Yeah, that would seem very young.
Because when I was 16... I wasn't exactly perfect.
No. Definitely wasn't allowed people around at 16 like to stay over, to be fair.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah, I think that it again depends on the person, and if you know the person, you feel safe around them, you've been seeing them for a while, then yeah, 16 and over. If we did have kids, like if I had a kid and I could see like this was a good person, because I know that I'm going to be one of those mums that will like know if it's
it'd be
like
intuitive.
Yeah, if they're like a red flag or not. So I've dated enough of them. If I think that it's good like for my child, then I'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
Millie times everything.
Yep.
We walk to the shop, she times it.
I have time blindness.
She does. She has extreme time blindness.
Yep.
How far should you go with the person you're seeing?
I thought I'd just say with a boy. Oh, this is a really easy question though, because I just feel like, yeah, how far should you go with someone? As far as you feel comfortable to go and they feel comfortable to go, and just keep communication open. Like obviously no always means no, but like if you say yes and then you suddenly don't feel comfortable anymore and you want to say no, like that's
completely
fine. You can change your mind. So
at any age,
like if
you're 42 and watching this, that's normal. However
far you want to go and that they feel comfortable, and just keep checking in. I think that even like our age, like before we met, and like I was dating people like
dating people before we met.
No. You just kind of like know through language, or like if someone's feeling uneasy, like
tense.
Yeah, just if you care about somebody, and you probably should if you're in that kind of scenario in whatever way. Like,
go as far as you're comfortable to go. It sounds easier said than done.
Yeah.
I think I've been in scenarios when I've been made to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think especially scenarios with alcohol, like sometimes your inhibitions can go.
And if someone's not taking no for an answer, get out there.
Yeah. So that is all of the questions that you guys sent in. If you have any other questions that you're too afraid to ask your parents and you want us to answer, then please comment them down below. We're now going to do like a little bonus round because I have some questions that I want to ask Kate, and Kate has some questions that she wants to ask me. Didn't really feel like we could ask our parents when we were younger. I
asked my parents.
Yeah.
Do you think you should start shaving whilst in school?
You know I'm going to love this question.
She's my turn.
I think I have so many strong feelings on this question. I am an out and out hairy girl, do you know what I mean? It should be completely down to you, like your body, your choice in terms of shaving. I feel like when I was younger there was a massive like pressure to shave, to have smooth legs, like even like from year 7, like from the age of 11, like well even before that actually, before that when I was like 9, I was in the playground, like primary school at sports day, and I had shorts, and some boy came up to me and was like, your legs are as hairy as a gorilla. And from then on I was like, that is so embarrassing. Like I was just playing sport, like I'm quite girly now, but I was quite a tomboy when I was younger, and I was just thinking like I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just worrying about my next like football match. So much pressure in the media, I feel like, from people like from the older generation, like it's so drummed into them that women have to be a certain way in order to like be feminine. But my opinion would be that you need to be able to make your own decisions no matter what your parents are saying.
You're 8 or you're 80, it's completely your choice whether you shave it off, whether you epilate it, whether you wax it, or whether you don't do anything. And you just let yourself be free. Don't let anyone around you pressure whether you should do anything with it or not.
It's whatever you feel comfortable. And to be honest, that might be shaving. Like for me, as someone who is very body hair positive, do sometimes feel like more sexy when I do shave. So like it doesn't mean any rules around it. Whatever makes you feel like yourself and makes you feel sexy. Do you think that GCSEs matter?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think they do.
I think they do. Staying still, kids. Do you know what I mean?
Yes and no. I think the practice of applying yourself to something extremely hard and doing those things, and when you apply yourself you get a certain type of result, like the work you put in is what you get out. I think that idea is great to learn, and it's embedded in you, and hopefully you go off to live a successful life. I've not needed my GCSEs, however, since I left school. I've had to prove once that I had GCSE.
If anyone is not from the UK watching this, GCSEs are basically like school exams at the end of the year, which you're graded on. At the end of high school, it's like your pinnacle exam after school. If you prove to your brain that you can do hard things, that when you face another challenge like in your life, you've already proved to your brain that like you can do it. You can do it, and like subconsciously, even if it's not consciously, you'll be like, do you know what, I actually got through GCSEs, I actually smashed GCSEs, so like I can do this. Like, sounds silly, but like for me, I feel like I did actually apply myself in my GCSEs, and it made me like realise that when I do put the work in and when I do concentrate on something, because I find it really hard to concentrate, like I can do it. And like Kate did an apprenticeship, like and although you really hated the process of all the writing and things like that, once you got through it, you were like, oh, I can do anything.
Grateful, I feel like if I can sit through and do all of that, I'll be fine with the rest of life. I think that's what I'm saying. I straight away went no, but like it's yes and no. There's a lot of applied skills that are really important for the rest of life, and like only now as 25 I can see that. At 17, 16, 15 I couldn't see the importance of it. Like to me I was just like, why the hell is there so much stress?
So funny because I feel like we were so opposite. Like the way I was brought up, I thought if I didn't smash my GCSEs, I was gonna fail and be homeless. From now, I'm gonna be posting one YouTube video every week, so make sure you hit subscribe so you can join the little family. If you have any other questions that you want us to answer in a part 2 about things you've never asked your parents but you're dying to, and we can answer them for you, make sure you drop a comment down below or DM me on Instagram. I'll put it all here for you. This is my beautiful girlfriend Millie, and you can go check out her channel as well. I will put it in the description below, so make sure you go and check out her videos as well, because we just filmed a banger. Bye, we'll see you next week.
Love you, bye.